今日本当にね、1回目の授業っていうことで、シラバスであったりとか、どういうふうに授業が進んでいくのかとか、出席を取ったりとか、その最後に、みんなの自己紹介ですよね。僕はそこに参加しないですけど、ブレイクアウトルームっていうんで、いろんなね、部屋を作って、ちょっと学生に話してもらってね、っていう感じで今日は進んでいきます。で、全部をね、こう、取っても、ちょっとそれね、面白くないと思うので、6、7分ぐらいのね、動画にしたいと思っています。もうちょっとかな、8分ぐらいかな。そんな感じで、最初結構カメラって大事ですよっていう、冗談を言いながらね、やっていきたいと思います。で、早速ね、学生をここに入れてみたいと思います。だから僕ここに2つねモニターある。その様子とかもねちょっと一緒にお見せしますけど、じゃあ早速ね学生を呼んでみましょうか。これがね一番最初の授業になります。Alright, good morning. Can you guys hear me? Maybe?
Yeah.
Great, cool. Alright, so I guess welcome to introductory Kines course. I'm one of the 3 faculty members basically teaching this course. And today I will really orient you, tell you what this class is really going to be, how you guys are going to be graded. Like, for example, assignment, quiz, exam, and so on. And then, after, I talked about basically expectation, I'm going to briefly kind of talk about sort of how this class is going to be and sort of how the knowledge you're going to get from this class is going to be used in the upper level courses. So specifically, I teach 321. So this is kind of sports and exercise psychology. But this class, I'm going to kind of give you 5 weeks of sports and exercise psychology. Okay. Then before I'm going to talk about syllabus, I'm actually using now gallery view. So meaning that I could technically see your face. Then, if you're in some sort of, I don't know, in witness protection program or some sort of fugitive, I get that. You probably don't want to show your face. But otherwise, I encourage you to use your camera. I know this is kind of in the morning. Maybe some of you just woke up. I get that. Okay, I woke up maybe like 45 minutes before. Okay, but again, if you're fine to show your face, at least I will see your face, and that's always exciting. So I guess now about 30% of you guys basically saying I am not some sort of fugitive or I am not in some sort of witness protection program. Okay, but the reason that I ask you guys to share your face is non-verbal communication is huge. Like say now you actually, all right, do you see syllabus? Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Cool. All right. So the name of the class is the Cultural and Behavior Foundation of Kinesiology. So this is one of the 2 introductory courses all kines students are basically going to take. So time, obviously you guys know the time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to I guess not 9 in the morning, 8:50. Location, it's actually completely remote, so we are not gonna really meet. So when you take quiz, exam, it's pretty much all remote. So my job is try to kind of give you guys, good time through Zoom, and hopefully learn something valuable, or hopefully this content will kind of give you some idea to evaluate if you see syllabus Dr. Takehiro Iwatsuki. But if you wanna call me Hiro, that's fine. Or if you wanna call me Dr. Iwatsuki, that's fine. But if you call me Dr. Takehiro, that's strange. Okay? But again, either way, I'm fine to be called, any way you like. Okay? I'm going to talk about sort of introduction, what this course is actually going to be. Okay? And you have a quiz. Okay? But again, I'm going to kind of talk about quiz with more detailed information, so don't worry about that. Okay? And the second week is going to be motivation. Like for example, I'll give you one question. Like why it's difficult to do exercise? Why? Right? That's a great question to think about. Just because you guys know exercise is great. You guys do know. But the question is, do you exercise? You know exercise is great. You don't. Some of you don't. Or eating ice cream is not a great idea right before going to bed. Why some people can perform up to their best. but some people don't. Okay, and understanding a little bit of sort of why sometimes we actually fail or why sometimes we actually perform up to our potential is a great idea or great knowledge, at least to show our best performance. And personality and sports or motivation, specifically intrinsic motivation. And I'll also talk about goal setting. And again, same as discussed, arousal, stress, anxiety with more depth information. And how can we actually regulate our arousal and anxiety? I'll talk about that. And for example, feedback or communication. Like for example, one thing that I actually talked about at the beginning of this class is nonverbal communication, right? If I don't see your face, I actually don't know what you're thinking. It's difficult to really get an idea from just only your voice. Like, all right, so I'm gonna just call your name from the top. If you're here, you can unmute yourself and I don't know, say something so that I know you're here. But boring piece is done. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of give you guys a chance to introduce yourself using breakout room. Okay, and this is something you can talk about. Okay, so say I'm going to kind of trying to mimic as a student. Okay, so my name is Takehiro Iwatsuki. You can call me Hiro. I'm third year assistant professor. Maybe some of you guys are freshman, maybe some of you guys are sophomore, something you can talk about. So future job, therapist. Okay, talk about future job. You can talk about hobby. Okay, so for example, I like playing sports. You can talk about that. Okay, any questions about what's gonna be happening? Hopefully you're gonna have a fun conversation, and after you come back, pretty much done. Okay, but enjoy and get to know other students. Okay, go ahead. Phew. 今みんながブレイクアウトルームでお話をしているところなんでね、僕はね、待ってるっていう感じですよ。コーヒーを飲みながら。あと7分ですけど。で、今これでね、みんなが自己紹介してるわけですよ。多分ね、盛り上がってない。もしかしたらね、グループもあるかもしれないですけど、盛り上がってるってことをね、願ってね、待ってますけど、なのであと7分ぐらい、待って、その後に質問があるかっていうのを聞いたりして、で1回目の授業なんでそんなもんですよね。だから本当に今30分ぐらい来ましたけど、で35分ぐらいになったら向こうが帰ってきて、だから本当50分授業ですけど、40分ちょいで今日は終わりですよね。40分いかないかな。そんなところです。はい。So today's class is pretty much done. Okay, so I'm actually going to give you guys sort of introductory sort of lecture this Friday. Hopefully you guys are going to show up again, because if you don't, it's a little bit difficult to kind of grasp, to kind of get an idea of what the area of sports and exercise psychology is. Okay, but other than that, any questions or comments or concerns